Okay, picture this. You're watching a movie, it's all cute and normal, and then suddenly that song comes on. You know the one. The one that makes you stare at nothing for 10 seconds like you're in the film too.
The one that makes you rethink all your life decisions.
Or message your ex for no reason. Don't do that, by the way.
Yeah, please don't. This podcast supports emotional stability.
Anyway, today we're going deep into those moments. The way different countries use music in movies. Totally different vibes, totally different emotional damage levels.
We each brought three films from one country, so it's like a world tour but without airport security.
No liquor restrictions. Bring all your tears.
Let's get into it. MC1, lead us off with the UK before we throw.
Alright, so the UK, it's like the global factory of bands. If you throw a rock in London, it'll probably hit someone starting a band.
And at least one of them is wearing skinny jeans ironically.
Accurate. So my three films basically show three faces of that whole culture. First up, Sing Street. This movie is like a hug from the 80s. If the 80s wore eyeliner and had big hair. It's Irish, but the music is super UK new wave. Every song sounds like it belongs next to The Cure, Duran Duran, Spandu Ballet. And the plot is literally boy likes girl, awkward flirting, forms band, accidentally discovers talent.
That's every indie musician's brilliant origin story.
Right? And the song Drive It Like You Stole It, I swear that thing wakes up my teenage self.
It's so good you forget the plot for a second.
Then obviously Bohemian Rhapsody. You can't talk UK music without Queen. That Live Aid scene, I don't care how many times you watch it. It still hits like it's your first time experiencing music.
That's the closest I feel to attending a historic concert without actually being there.
And I love how the film shows the process behind their chaos. The recording sessions are insane. They really were like, what if we just invented a new sound today? And then we go gritty with good vibrations. This one's about the punk scene in Belfast during the Troubles. So the music isn't just cool, it's like bracing for them.
Punk as emotional CPR.
Exactly. Teenage kicks drops and suddenly you're like, okay, maybe life isn't that bad after all.
Okay, yeah, you just gave us Teenage Dreams, Rock Legends, and Punk Turfy. Korea is your turn. Give us feelings.
Alright, buckle up for feelings. Korea loves ballad more than oxygens. If a movie involves even 1% romance, a ballad is come to you. So first we have the classic and the song 너에게 난 나에게 넌. That is in our DNA. You hear two notes and suddenly you're thinking like, oh, do I fall in love or do I missing the spring?
Even if you've never dated anyone.
Exactly. It's warm, innocent, and pure like a love letter written with no punctuation. Next is Architecture 101, which Korean name is 건축학개론. This movie basically said, what if we take every Korean's first love trauma and make a film? And the OST 기억의 습작 is regret bottled into a melody. Soft, fragile, painful in a pretty way.
Korea is so good at pretty pain.
Last one is On Your Wedding Day. A guy who never gets over his first love but still wishes her happiness. I think it is a pick of Korean romance plots. And Park Bo-young, who is the actress, sings "Listen to Me" herself. It's like quietly crying in a cafe alone at 4 p.m.
This entire section is making me emotional for relationships I never had.
That's the Korean OST effect. The songs also reflect this situation, so it goes in a bit sweeter or sad direction. In other words, the characteristic of Korean OST is that it captures these emotions well.
Alright, we've had our feelings. Let's cleanse our emotional palette with some elegant Chinese vibes.
Yeah. So China approaches music differently. It's not loud, not dramatic. It's like the feelings were tea, warm, slow, subtle. Yo-Yo Ma's cello is basically the emotional narrator. The characters don't say so much, but the music feels all like silence. It's like retrain heartbreak.
Chinese film are so good at "I suffer quietly."
Then Farewell My Cucumber. Here, music isn't just sound, it's destiny. Beijing opera follows the characters for decades. Its shape, inten intense, unforgettable.
Even the silence in that movie feels dramatic.
And then Big Fish and Gona is the softest one. The music is like floating in warm water, sad but beautiful. You don't cry, you just sigh deeply.
So it's like emotional acupuncture.
Exactly.
All right, now let me bring into chaos. America, let's go. America doesn't do subtle. In American movies, the soundtrack is basically a cast member with a bigger paycheck. Jazz is alive in this movie. Messy, emotional, full of passion and anxiety. It's so American to romanticize struggle at 2 a.m. This movie was named La La Land. And then we have Whiplash. Drums are assaulting your nervous system the whole time. It's thrilling, stressful, and kind of addictive.
I still flinch when someone says "not quiet my tempo."
And finally, not the movie title, but the singer Elvis is just an explosion of American music history. Gospel, then blues, then country, and finally full glitter rockstar. America loves a dramatic origin story.
The soundtrack feels like fireworks.
Pretty much.
Wow, okay, we really just went on a full emotional world tour. I feel like I need a nap and a concert ticket.
Same. We went from teenage 18's romance, first love trauma, and elegant Chinese pain, and last, then America screaming at us just jazz drum.
Honestly, I feel like every country just exposed a different part of my personality didn't ask to see.
Yeah, today was basically group therapy, but with movie soundtracks.
But it was cool seeing how different each culture is. Like Korea's over here saying, let's cry beautifully. China's like, we suffer in poetry. The UK is, here's a band we made last week. And the US is loud noises, but make it emotional.
I love how music just changes everything. Same scene, different soundtrack, and suddenly you're like, oh wow, I have feelings since when?
And I'm curious what everyone listening vibes with. Are your team tear-jerking ballads, team poetic vibes, team punk save lives, or team the drums may actually kill me, but I like it?
Yeah, tell us, We want to judge your taste. I mean, understand your taste.
If you've got a soundtrack moment that ruined you in a good way, drop it in the comments. Seriously, we love when you guys share stuff. We end up adding half your recs to our watch list.
And likes, if you want to keep hanging out with us, just keep us in your feed. Follow if it feels right and hit like button with your finger slips, casual.
We're not your gym trainer. There's no pressure, but it does help us figure out what kind of chaos to bring you next time.
All right, before we get too sentimental again, thanks for chilling with us today. You made it through 4 countries and 0 passport checks. Proud of you.
Go drink some water, rewatch a movie you love, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.